Yo, Bucko, it's Zero, back with another figure review, and in this one we have none other than the Jedi training Luke and Yoda. And holy crap, I've been searching for this figure for the last 2 weeks. Went to about four different stores looking for him. Well, that's a lie. More like 6 different stores. Heard he came out early at Target. Went to go check it. 2 or 3 different Targets. Nothing. Finally walked into a Walmart of all places. Boom, there he is sitting on the shelf. So I knew I had to pick him up because I had not pre-ordered him yet. And it's funny because my luck is so stupid lately. Literally the day before I put in the pre-order for him, and what do you know? He's on the shelf the next day. So cancel my pre-order, pick this guy up. Um, kind of lucky if you ask me. Anyways, this is the Star Wars The Black Series Empire Strikes Back 40th Anniversary D4 Luke Skywalker and Yoda Jedi Training. Again, another mouthful. Alright, let's take a look at the box. And it's just like the probe droid, you have the special deluxe figure box. It has the 40th anniversary logo, and the 40th logo right here is not a sticker like it is on the carded figures. It has the silver trim that none of the other deluxe figures have. It also has the Empire Strikes Back logo. Honestly, if you're an inbox collector, this is a beautiful box, but honestly, in that case, there's also a Luke and a Yoda on the card back, so you got some decisions to make. But if you want a better, correct size Yoda, this is up your alley. On the side, we got D4, Luke Skywalker, and Yoda Jedi Training. On the back, we have the thing you only read when you're bored. It says, commemorate the 40th anniversary of The Empire Strikes Back with Luke Skywalker and Yoda figures. At the urging of Obi-Wan, Yoda agreed to instruct Luke developing his Jedi abilities. Honestly, kind of boring compared to some of the other figure descriptions, but whatever. We've seen the movie a million times. We know what happens. Top of the box is blank. Bottom box is unreadables. Side of the box says Luke Skywalker Yoda and Yoda Jedi Training again, and Luke Sky in the shadow letters. Quick side note, this might be one of the last time we see the shadow letters. I think they're going away on the new packaging. Don't quote me on that, but rest in peace. Anyways, let's crack this puppy open, and before I do this, let me first say I left this in the car for about 45 minutes in the heat, and everything seems fine except for the plastic tray. I had to open my box first to make sure that everything was okay inside, but it looked like they used a cheaper plastic for the inside, so the plastic tray had actually warped, and hell, you can even tell. I didn't even realize the blaster fell out of mine just now. Let's get this thing open. And yeah, you can see how bad it warped actually. That's only 30 to 45 minutes in the sun. And it wasn't even fully in the sun, it was just in the shade in the heat. So definitely not heat resistant. Holy crap, where do I even start with these? I love both these figures, okay? So this Luke, he's probably the best Luke we've ever gotten. And here I thought they stepped it up with the Snowspeeder Luke. I'm going to do a video on that soon. Don't worry, it's coming. It's going to be a whole Snowspeeder review. Recorded Luke by himself once. Hated how the video turned out. It's coming, I promise you. Just stay tuned, subscribe, like, just it'll come. The sculpting on this is nearly perfect. They have extra details on his shirt. His outfit is grimy and dirty from training. The arms look right. Usually, I don't like how buff figures look, especially not like bare arm figures, but I think they nailed it. I was worried about this figure. I was like, it's gonna look like shit, but having him, oh my god, it looks amazing. Face printing is pretty decent. I feel like mine could have been a slight bit better, but between the two they had on the shelves, it was either him or one with the torn up arms. So you know which one I picked. In terms of accessories, he comes with his lightsaber, which that melted tray did not help at all. Warp the shit out of this, so I'm gonna take 1 second and go. There we go. That's a tiny bit better. Not the best ever. Honestly, I just ran it under some warm water for a little bit and it straightened it out a little bit. Don't quote me on that. If whatever you choose to do with your figures is on you, I am not responsible for if you destroy your lightsaber. I have like 7 of these freaking things by now. So losing one is not a big deal to me. Speaking of which, his blade also seems, you can't really tell on camera, seems like it's a lighter blue color than the other, slightly lighter blue than the other Luke sabers you've gotten. Yeah, definitely is a different color. Definitely is a lighter blue. I think this is the more correct color for the saber. He also comes with his DL44 blaster, which this seems to be the best paint job out of all of the DL44 blasters that come with the Luke figure. Definitely, if you didn't know, Luke's and Han's DL44s are completely separate, so I'm not counting Han's, but I'm going to show off the other DL44s that come with other Lukes. This one's the Bespin Lukes. This one is the Jedi training Lukes. Definitely, yeah, this one is definitely a lot better looking. This one's more, I think it's literally just a reuse of Han Solo's, just with a different scope. I'll throw a picture up on screen of the actual prop for reference probably. And then again, same thing with the Bespin pilot, again, same thing with the X-Wing pilot Luke. Same thing. Yeah, this one, superior paint job. He also comes with interchangeable hands. Here we have the Force hand or the Choke-a-Bitch hand. Here we have the Handstand hand or the Smack-a-Bitch hand. Choke-a-Bitch hand and Smack-a-Bitch hand. Oh my god. Yep, that's right. He can balance on that hand. Kind of. If you fiddle around with him long enough, he can definitely balance. So, honestly, that's fucking awesome. Not gonna lie. Oh man, that's super cool. Talk to the hand. And lastly, we got Luke's Yoda carrying backpack, which opens up right here. Honestly, I'm trying to follow my script right now that I wrote for this, but I'm having way too much fun with this figure. Holy crap. These might be my favorite 2 figures this year. I'm not going to lie. These are going to be tough to beat. This might even be probably my favorite set of figures to come out of the Black Series. Honestly, this Yoda is the definitive Yoda. I'm so glad they released this guy because I was planning on buying the Archive Yoda. Had a really hard time justifying that one because he was out of scale, but I needed a Yoda. Then Spirit Yoda came out and I almost bought that. I saw him on the store with Luke, but I chose Luke over Spirit Yoda. I think he's still on Walmart for around that price, so I might have to pick him up eventually. Then the 40th anniversary Yoda came out again on that card back, and again was thinking about picking him up. As soon as I put him in my cart on Amazon, the same day I saw these 2 get announced on whatever, the Hasbro Friday, the Fan Friday or whatever the hell it was. Oh my god. I knew I had to add this figure. Because a correct scale Yoda, finally, I don't know what took them so long or why they're having problems with. They had a problem with Yoda, they had a problem with IG-88 and IG-11, and they have a problem with R2, but I don't think R2's as bad. He's forgivable, from what I hear. But then again, I don't own an R2, so I wouldn't know. So finally, I have a Yoda figure. That's not including Baby Yoda, which, if you haven't seen that review, it's going up eventually. Link in the description below. He comes with interchangeable heads, which originally I thought they were going to be face plates lifting the X-Wing face. Again, here's a better look at the head that it comes with. He also comes with a more correct sized cane, which she can actually hold on to really well. That's like really well. I don't even think the other Yoda held on to his cane that well. Then again, I didn't own that Yoda, so I still wouldn't know. Oh my god, this is an awesome figure. Sorry, I'm having a real tough time keeping everything professional right now, but I love it. Love it. Honestly, if you're not somehow sold on these figures yet, I don't know what's gonna sell you. Do you really need a lightsaber that's not even, it's not even, the other Yoda's not even a prequel Yoda. Do you really need a lightsaber for him? Same thing with the cane. It's not even correct size. You can't even hold it well. And do you really need a snake? If you want a snake, go buy the original figure. Go buy the Kenner figure if you want a freaking snake. Okay, let's get into the articulation on these guys really quickly. Honestly, let's just start with Yoda since we're already here. His cloth goods are super frilly, so you can probably show that off a lot better in a sec. Got some good movement in the head. Let's see if I can pull up his sleeve to show this better. There's his elbow. Honestly, it's really stiff right now, which is funny because it was in the heat for a while, so you'd think they'd be a little looser. His hand gets a, doesn't really move much. It has a, does it have a swivel? Is that a swivel? No, it's not. No, no. Okay. What about his other hand? Nope. Okay. Lifting up his skirt. Single jointed knee. It's unfortunate, but you really don't need a shit ton of articulation here. His feet also are on. Oh, I thought it was just a ball joint, but it's a whole ball and swivel type deal. It's cool. It's cool. Man, this Yoda is already miles better than the other Yoda. Alright, and let's take a look at Luke real quick. Alright, bear with me on the articulation here. Got dumbbell joint at the top of the neck, ball joint at the bottom of the neck, so you get pretty decent range of movement, and the neck does move a little bit side to side because of that. Got a butterfly joint. The other side moves a little better. Butterfly joint at the shoulder. Yeah, you can see it move just a tiny bit. Hinge at the shoulder. Also goes all the way around. It's a single hinge at the elbow, which honestly, it works here. It works here. Left and right swivel on the left hand. Same thing with the balance hand, aka the smack a bitch hand. And then you got a up and down swivel on the blaster hand, as well as the choke a bitch hand. Then you got a ball joint at the torso. Then at the legs, move pretty far all around. Then you got a swivel at the thigh, single jointed knee, which also swivels for some reason, and it hides the articulation really well with this outfit. Then you got a hinge at the foot, up and down, and then the forward facing pin for rockers. Alright, now it's time to pose this guy finally. I tried so hard to make that stupid handstand possible. Honestly, I just gave up. That's where you definitely need to invest in one of those like clear action figure stands, like the Figma stands with the little claws. I have 3 of them, and I have no idea where the claw parts are for them, which is really unfortunate because I would love to show you guys what this looks like balanced with the Yoda. I'm sure if you sat there for like an hour and tried to balance it, you could, but there's no way I was going to get that done. Alright, now that that's all said and done with, let's show them off next to some other figures. Here they are next to X-Wing Luke and Snowspeeder Luke. Here they are next to the Mandalorian and Baby Yoda. Here they are next to Bespin Luke. And honestly, God, look, this is the new Bespin Luke with the updated face print. And my God, this is leagues better than this. Here he is next to Boba Fett. Here they are next to Lord Vader. Here they are next to the original Stormtrooper and the Stormtrooper disguised Luke. And here they are next to Luke Skywalker Squawker. And finally, here he is next to Cal Kestis. Man, I've had way too much fun with these figures. There's so much posability and playability with these guys that I have no idea how I want to display him yet. Honestly, I could spend probably the next couple days just messing around with him, because this guy is a lot of fun. He comes with so many accessories, but I almost feel bad because I feel like I'm either gonna end up, if I can manage it, him in this handstand, or him holding Yoda in the backpack like this, because it looks great either way. Honestly, I just need to find a way to display him with the handstand. I wish I had one of those claws hanging around, but I don't. If you do, it's worth the investment in one. If you have one, probably help out a ton with posability too. Overall, I think these figures are definitely worth it. If you could find them, definitely don't pass it up. If you can't find it, definitely try to pre-order it. This will probably be in my top 10 figures for sure. So we'll see how this year plays out. There's a lot of good stuff coming up. Anyways, thanks for watching and good hunting.